I ended up buying the dip on Tesla, and the next day was up about 23%, and I made about 700,000.
How much money are we dealing with right now?
About 3 months ago, I finally hit 10 million.
Who's the richest person you've met?
Elon Musk. I had a home invasion 3 months ago. They had a gun, obviously, a couple guns in this, that they had. It took about $1 million worth of watches. I woke up to like 4 guns to my head.
Wait, do you live alone? Did you have a dispensary? What's dispensary of what?
You know, marijuana and stuff, because it's legal out there. I don't smoke, thank God.
You just supply.
That sounds way worse.
He's like a mini Pablo Escobar right here. So today we have a very special episode. Yo, we just recorded this introduction, completely messed it up. But today is one of the weirdest episodes on my show. And I have to explain what's happening. So the gentleman we're about to introduce to you spent over $10,000 getting to Dubai to be on this podcast.
$10,000.
And he's here in Dubai, guys. So give him a round of applause. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Man, first of all, you're 23?
Yeah, just turned 23 actually.
Just turned 23.
I thought you're like 25, 26.
No,
I got a baby face.
No, he does look young. He does look young. Now, obviously, I don't know a ton about you, but I know you're rich. I know you made some money. I mean, you've come here on the show with a nice Richard Mille. Can we show that to the camera? These are not
Asian
cheap watches. How much is that watch?
When I bought it, it was like $430.
$430,000.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. It's always fluctuating.
That's like 2 houses.
2 houses.
2 houses on the wrist at 23 years old. So, how do you make your money?
I'm actually a day trader. I've been doing it since I was like 16 years old.
A day trader.
Yeah.
It's just stocks or?
Yeah, stocks and options.
Stocks and options. Do you leverage trade?
No, I don't.
Okay. I mean, 23 years old to make millions with stocks. That's tough. Is that all you do? Like, are you missing something?
Especially
like,
now.
Is there like drugs or something? Is there like something we're missing, guys?
No, I mean, it's been a long journey, first of all. Like,
that's completely fine.
Podcast
I
kicked
think
in.
we can just like bend that over like that.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, it's been a long journey. It's not like it's an overnight thing or anything like that. I've been doing it since I'm 16. Now I'm currently 23.
16 years old. Is that when you started trading or?
No, that's when I got that internship on Wall Street for the summer.
So, for those that know, 16 years old, you started in Wall Street.
Correct.
You got an internship. How did that go? Do you have like a family background of this?
No. So I had what was like my best friend at the time, and his brother was working at the firm. It was in the Trump building right across the New York Stock Exchange. So it wasn't in the stock exchange, but it's on Wall Street.
Okay.
But yeah, his brother worked there, and then we all decided that we wanted to like be part of it if, you know, we could just come and watch. And then they ended up giving us an internship. It was actually 4 of us. And we came for 3 months in the summer, about 3.5 months.
So how did that go? Like, are these paid internships or?
So it was paid it was a paid internship, but we didn't go there because we were getting paid. We really just wanted to go for the experience.
And what was that? So trading, I'm guessing you were doing.
Yeah, but we weren't doing any trading. You need a license for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So then after that, is that like what you wanted to do? Like, why did you get into this?
I mean, I always wanted to make money from my phone or even online. I used to watch YouTubers all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just looking for something to do. And as far as investing, I just knew that, you know, my dad had some long-term stocks that he was holding on to, and I always wanted to get into it, but I didn't really understand it. But after that internship, I took everything pretty serious.
So when's the first time you actually made money?
Actually made money? Probably like 2 months into it, where I actually made real money. At the beginning, I was making like $20 in a day, $30 or something like that.
Yeah.
But that was just me just gaining experience. I was like, you got to know when you come into anything, you're not going to be, you know, pouring in money. That's why people quit YouTube so quickly, because they don't have nobody watching their channel.
So when was that? When did you start trading? 17 or something?
No, that was 16.
16.
Yeah.
So after the internship, you just started trading.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
That's a young age.
That's a young age. Like, it's weird for someone that's 17 just says start trading. So how'd you make your money? Because obviously the trading, of course, like I'm sure you had a few hundred. You could make, let's say, even 10% a month. Is crazy.
Yeah.
But how'd you make millions?
Well, it all started with the original. I used to sell shoes growing up. I was really into Yeezys. I had bots and stuff like that.
Oh, trading bots.
Yeah, at one point, like, you would walk into my high school and you would just see everybody wearing something from me, like either some Yeezys or some hoodies, and it was just a crazy. But yeah, I had money saved up, and that's what I used to start my career.
Trades.
Yeah.
So you're like that's interesting because a lot of people don't know about this, like the bots and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it was crazy.
how much did you make selling Yeezys?
Probably overall like 50 to 60,000.
That's a lot at a young age. How old are you?
I started late freshman year, so like 14.
Oh my
14
god.
years
14 to 16, like in the midst of that 2-3 year span, I made about 60,000.
At 16, $60,000 is like.
Oh yeah, I
That's
felt rich.
That was a lot of money. So that's it. Like, I
Yeah.
think since a young age, you were just like money was like in your head.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn. So here's the thing. Honestly, this like kind of like I want to get into this because I see a lot of traders nowadays.
Yeah.
I trade as well. I trade. I'm in everything pretty much as well. But like I think everyone sees it as a scam. What do you say about that?
I mean, honestly, most of the influencers online are scams when it comes to like posting that stuff. You know, you saw a lot of people get in trouble for all that.
Yeah.
All those things that were going on last year. But yeah, I mean, as far as the industry and like the influencers that goes with it, yeah, I think like 97% of it is fake. But
Like-
as far as actually trading, yeah, it's a real thing.
So what do you do exactly?
I day trade options.
But like in terms of like, okay, I want to get into this because
Yeah.
I've done a lot of this stuff. It's like affiliate marketing. You get other people to trade. Are you into that stuff too? As in, I don't think that's necessarily anything wrong with that.
No,
You know.
I'm not into that.
So-
All I do is I trade live every single morning. So basically, my members or the people that watch me can watch me every single morning, press the buy and sell button in live form.
Okay, and they can decide if they want to copy you, if they don't want to copy you.
Yeah, it's really just for educational. People just literally want to sit there and just watch me so they can learn. Because you could always teach something to someone, but when they see it in actual like action, then that's where people actually learn, okay, why did he do this and why did he do that? Why did he lose money? Why did he make money?
And is this like a paid group that they have to pay to enter?
Yeah, but we have a free chat as well.
Free chat,
Yeah.
paid chat. I think really what I'm trying to do is just figure out how you make money. You're gonna see me after this podcast, guys. I'm trading. So what's your goals? Like now, obviously you're making money. What's your next goals in terms of this? Like, where's this going?
So right now I'm actually pretty much done, but it won't launch until 2024 or even maybe December 2023. I have a hedge fund opening up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
That was really the end goal, but I don't think that's the end goal anymore.
So
but
like where people can like invest with you and you handle the funds.
yeah, but not like it won't. It'll obviously be like it's not something where everybody's.
Of course, yeah. It's more like bigger people with more
yeah.
amounts of money.
For sure.
Do you think you can handle that? Because I know hedge funds like that's a big responsibility.
It definitely is, but like as in a hedge fund, the best thing about it is it's not just you. You know what I mean? Like I'll be the owner of the hedge fund, but it won't just be me on the floor. I'm gonna have maybe 100+ people,
Trading.
you know, with me trading analytics. You know, I'm clearly not the best in the world. Nobody's the best at something. There's
Yeah.
always someone better. So that's why the hedge fund is cool because you have other minds alike in the same, you know, office as you and stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking for.
But here's the thing with trading as well, and you give me your opinion because I've had a lot of friends that are into trading. I know a lot of it is corruption, as in I've had friends, let's say like big, like we're talking billionaires, like they get insider news. Like let's say for example, like when Pokemon Go was launching, like they found out earlier and they were investing in Nintendo or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
or when Twitter is doing updates and stuff. If you have that intel on the inside, you know when the stock's gonna fluctuate.
For sure.
So is that something you get?
Nah, I wish I did. Nah, I definitely wish I did. But that's more for like the big boys, like the hedge funds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they have friends, but that would be dope.
Because I know that actually happens. So I had a friend who was like, oh,
100%.
they were like serious big guys. Like,
That's
listen,
how you make the real
that's how
money.
they make the big money. So if you, let's say, you know, the big guys in Tesla, the second they're going to launch that next car, you're going to see the stocks flying up, right?
You just need one of those every 5 years. Just
Yeah. But that's the thing. Isn't that something worrying? Because like, don't you ever get scared you're going to be on the other side of like a manipulation?
I mean, that is definitely a concern for a lot of people. But for me, I'm a day trader. So it's like I'm in and out during the day. And most of the time I'm in and out within minutes. You know, I'm not looking to hold overnight. That's for like long-term investors and swing traders.
So what's the most money you've ever made? Like in a single trade?
Single trade. This wasn't a day trade though. This was an overnight swing. The market crashed.
Okay.
And you know, we had like 2 days back to back where the market was just falling. I ended up buying the dip on Tesla. and the next day was up about 23%, and I made about 700,000.
700,000.
Yeah,
How much investment went into that?
definitely a couple million. It was shares, that's why.
Okay.
So it was a couple million.
And this is you or like a group of people, like
No, this is me.
purely
Just
you?
you.
Yeah,
So people see like you invest millions.
yeah.
Shit. I could not handle that because my heart would stop at that point. Because I'm sure you've lost hundreds of thousands too.
Yeah. I've lost $250,000 in a day before, for sure.
Oh,
$250,000 in a
That
day.
Yeah, it was a bad day.
But like, how do you handle that pressure? Because obviously, like some people say, "Oh, it's fine," don't get emotional to it. Is there never like a trade you just want to hold on to? You're like, "Oh, it's gonna turn,"
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are. Like, beginning of your career, end of career, you still go through emotions, even when you preach about not going through emotions. Yeah, when I lost 250, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I sat in my room all day. It's like you don't even have the motivation to go to the gym. So like, yeah, you do still go through emotions on a daily basis for sure.
Because that's a lot. So how much? What's your net worth? How much money are we dealing with
if
right
that's
now?
in a day.
About 3 months ago, I finally hit 10 million.
$10 million.
Yeah.
Wow, 23 years old, $10 million.
$10 million.
It's just some good money there.
Crazy.
For sure.
So, okay, I want to get into trading because honestly, this is something I'm actually interested in. So, someone that day trades, I want to get more info. How, like, you just go on charts? Is that your analytics? Like, what do you look into? Is it news, charts? Like, where do you look for?
So it's a mix. I mean, as far as like on a day-to-day basis, it's all about, technicals, catalyst behind it, news. It could be anything. It could be the, Federal Reserve coming out and having a speech for the day and causing the whole market to have a whiplash. So there's a lot of effects or a lot of things that go into, trading, quote unquote.
But like, do you handle this alone, or do you have like a few guys like,
Yeah, I have a few guys for sure that, help out as far as, if I don't see something, they might see it, bring it up to me, and I'm like, oh, I actually like that,
Do you have like a group chat of elite traders or something?
I have interns with
Okay.
me, and they're actually very special.
Damn. So where do you see the stock market going now? Because everyone's saying there's going to be a big crash.
See, I did think that for a little while. We ended up getting a crash, though. It was pretty
Honestly,
bad.
I think we've bottomed out. I think everyone just doesn't see it.
Yeah, I do too, and that's not saying we won't go any lower from here. It's just we have elections coming up in November. As far as the stock market, I'm not really into the crypto like that.
Yeah.
But as far as the stock market, I don't really see the market doing too much. It's going to be more of a range play into elections because people want to see who takes office, right? You have a few options coming in. You have Trump, Dos Santos from Florida. It all, depends. But usually before elections, especially the summer of coming into that November election, it's going to be, a whole bunch of just range trading. You get a push, you come back down at the end of the week, drop, come back up. That's the usual between those elections every 4 years.
So do you see stocks going back up? Because here's the thing, everyone says they're going to crash, but like a lot of stocks crash like 80% already.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like it's already ugly, so it's not.
Yeah, it's like how much more can we, like?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. One of my stocks that I've heavily invested in, which was, I went into Beyond Meat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
God, I used to day trade that a lot, especially IPO day.
I'm down almost $100K on Beyond Meat.
Yeah,
Was that a bad decision?
that stock was hot. The day it launched, I was in my dorm room when this launched Beyond Me. It came out it was supposed to come out at like $20. When it ended up hitting the market, it was already at like $35.
Yeah.
And that same day it touched 60. But yeah, it ended up pushing up to over like 200, right?
Yeah,
220.
almost 200. Now it's on like, I don't know, 10, 15.
Oh
Yeah, it's
my
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's really
Because I thought,
disrespectful.
the future, electric cars, good food, I went into that long term.
$10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what we're sitting on right now, but I don't know. That's not going anywhere. I'm
Do you
start.
think it's coming back?
I want to see. That was like an ego hold, It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's coming back. So, what do you think about crypto, though?
Honestly, the only time I ever had crypto is when I'm on stake, gambling.
Oh,
So that's the only time. As far as like crypto overall, I have a lot of friends into it. They always explain to me about everything about crypto. Do I see it going anywhere in the long future? Yeah, for sure. I definitely see, why crypto is so valuable. Now, as far as crypto in general, no. Like there's a lot of coins that are just going to just disappear. But as far
Yeah.
as like Bitcoin and Ethereum, I understand why people love it so much.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I genuinely, you know, like, okay, are you someone that's like, obviously you know Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah, of course.
Are you in this whole realm of like the Matrix controlling us? Do you believe in that stuff?
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
But like, I think crypto is like another agenda now. You know, if you think about it, because here's the thing. I don't know if this is true. I'm probably gonna just say information I heard. It's like the future. They're gonna like chip us, and like
They're already,
They're already working on that.
yeah, you know what I mean. So like crypto just be like in your chipped veins and
Easy.
stuff. Because I think they just made it sound really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then like everyone's like, yeah, this is like we're escaping.
People would get
Yeah,
it
because
easily.
everyone, that's the whole agenda of crypto. Like, oh,
Yeah.
they can't control it. But it actually, if you think about it, now it's more controlled. Because everything is like, you can't even pay cash anymore. Because
Reverse
cash.
psychology there.
Yeah. But look, I mean, I hope it goes up. I have a good crypto. I don't know. So hedge funds, are you like, okay, apart from that, are you like investing in like houses?
Yeah, for sure. I also have other businesses. Like I own a dispensary out in LA.
Okay.
I have rental car businesses as well. And obviously, you know, my actual company, Stock Hours, that's like my biggest company
Yeah.
currently right now. And then the hedge fund opens up this year as well.
What's the name of it?
The hedge fund?
Yeah.
I don't have an official name yet.
Have you thought about something?
Yeah, I thought about a few.
You can't give it away?
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Damn. So wait, how many businesses? You have a dispensary? What's dispensary for what?
You know, marijuana and stuff because it's legal out there.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys, it's legal out there.
No, I already know about Dubai.
Oh, here it's like, whoa.
No.
But I was like,
Yeah, you can get fined huge for
Nah, I don't
this.
smoke, thank God.
Oh,
I'm not
you-
even worried about that.
You don't smoke out there as well?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, you just supply.
That sounds way worse.
He's like a mini Pablo Escobar right here. I was like, dispensary? What's
man.
that? Like, what are you dispensing? Marijuana. How much money does that make?
Gross, I would say about like 270 a month, in that range.
Wow.
Gross.
Impressive.
Yeah, but there's a lot. Honestly, it's not easy. A lot of dispensaries, like you've heard names like Cookies, for example. You've been out in the U.S. before, right?
Yeah, but no, I've never been in the marijuana.
No. But like you see it. Like I didn't know about any of that when I was
Cookies.
growing up, but I used to see it all the time. These Cookies, but that guy's making like $500,000 a day.
oh,
This is marijuana
Like,
company.
Yeah, they're like $500,000, like clean, like straight profit.
Who's the richest person you've met?
Richest person I've met, Elon Musk.
You met Elon Musk?
Yeah. You know, it's so random that you bring that up because he was just sitting at a bar out in LA. And not a bar, it's actually a restaurant, but he was sitting at the bar in the restaurant by himself.
Did you like manage to talk to him?
I asked for a picture. I didn't really get to talk to him. I don't want to, you don't want to bother people like that.
Honestly, that's the thing. Like,
He's at the
that's
bar by himself.
Yeah, he's like, let me have my space. That's probably
Yeah.
the one time he's just chilling. I didn't know Elon Musk could be found outside.
Yeah, like-
No, it's crazy. And I didn't see no security. Maybe obviously they're hiding or something, but I don't know. I didn't see any
Because
security.
that's what I'm assuming. I definitely was like four like looking out.
Actually, he doesn't have security. He only started getting security when he started talking about different things about the government on Twitter. He said I should finally hire some security.
Yeah, is that something that worries you though? Do you not get worried like about someone knows like look? You cannot walk around with that watch.
I had a home invasion 3 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How is that? Yo, they just told me. So were you robbed?
Yeah. At gunpoint. I was sleeping.
At gunpoint.
Yeah. I woke up to like 4 guns to my
Wait,
head.
do you live alone?
Well, so that was at an Airbnb, but I do own a house in LA.
Okay,
So thankfully it was Airbnb.
so you had a home invasion happen.
Yeah.
How did they know where you were?
See, that's a little tricky. A lot of things could have happened. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'll tell you that. It could have been a
So-
setup.
Okay.
You know, there was someone there. And it could have been someone following me from the restaurant. You never know.
What did they take?
Took about $1 million worth of watches.
$1
A Richard Mille,
million.
actually, one of them.
Oh, so you could have been set up.
Yeah.
Who were you with?
Now I was with someone for sure.
A girl, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That reminds. There's a Lil Wayne song, literally about the exact same thing, where it's like a girl sets you up and
Yeah.
that. But did you not bring it up? Like, was that not one of the suspects?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. The cops pull up. I think it's her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do that. You know, they'll figure it out when they figure it out. They'll. You know.
But obviously, that's a suspect.
I don't know what's going on,
He
but
doesn't wanna
I would say that no, I really don't know, and I'm pretty sure I could just talk about it. They're probably looking into that for sure.
So wait, this girl, did you know her for a while? I feel like we need to.
Yeah.
You got robbed for $1 million. Like I'm her.
Oh,
I
man.
need to know the answer. Like who did it?
He's gonna find out.
I'll find out.
Nah, I didn't really know her like that, but I knew her for like about a month.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her.
You still see her?
Yeah, that's her. That's crazy.
Do you still see
Hell
her?
no. I don't care if it's not her.
But you still see this person?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Nah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's messed up. But like, were you wearing your jewelry out in the restaurant?
I do. I like wearing my
that
stuff.
day when you got robbed.
Yeah, I was wearing my Patek at the time, and it's pretty flashy. It's
Okay.
diamonds all over.
Well,
So wait.
But the thing is, I'm very like I've been I've had followers. I'm not famous or quote unquote,
but they see where you're going.
yeah, but like I know what to do. Like I don't just drive up to my house. I make sure I go around the house and stuff like that. And when I leave the restaurant, I'm always paranoid. Like that's just me. It's not because of a home invasion that things are gonna change. I do the same thing regardless of what happened in my life. So
Are you like? Is there insurance for this stuff?
I didn't have insurance at the time. No.
Damn, $1 million getting
Yeah.
robbed. That's great. That's what like. But does that not give you? Okay, so I'll tell you something. We had a situation we got robbed ages ago, but then ever since then it's like I have 5 guys in the house at all times. Like that's it. Like back then I had no one. Now it's
Yeah.
like if you see my house when you're walking,
No. Yeah.
no one's entering my house
No.
again. But
Sure.
it's the more thing for me is just like worried about my family stuff like that. So for you, I guess it's different. But like now you still carry your watches. I'd never buy a watch after that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna change anything about the way I live for other people. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're living. Now, do I walk with security? I've always had security, not just because of the home invasion.
Okay.
But the problem is, I had just come from the Hard Rock in Miami, the casino, and I
Yeah.
had $500,000 in cash. I also posted it on Instagram and stuff like that.
oh my.
So when I came to LA, I just told my security, yo, I'm just gonna kick with my friends for the next 4 days. You guys are good to go.
Yeah.
And obviously that was the worst time to let go of my security. You know what I mean? The $500,000 was in the house. They didn't get it.
Did your security know
What?
that you had $500,000 in cash?
Yeah, and they were begging me to stay with me, but it's what I mean. I like being by myself.
That's crazy because I'd be paranoid after that. Like especially after a robbery. Like even me, like I was hella paranoid. Who was it? Because
Yeah.
I was on holiday, so who knew I was leaving? I post my videos late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I didn't sleep for 4 days thinking about it. You know what I mean? Because I was like, how can I even I'm too smart to let something like that ever happen to me.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
that's
just
a
like-
crazy thing, But you never think it's gonna happen till it
Yeah,
happens.
exactly.
You know?
But
now-
I'm always prepared. It's just like, when you always like feel like you're always looking out for something and it
I
actually
feel like
happens.
You
like,
always
what the
think
hell?
you're too smart until it happens. You're
Yeah.
like, shit, they got
Missed
me.
that one.
So how much you paying taxes?
Oh god, nah, too much. And capital gains tax is different from regular tax. That's why I'm actually buying. I'm gonna get some residency out in Dubai. my
you're
visa and
That is
stuff.
moving.
moving to Dubai.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming back in April.
So guys, my boy's officially moving to Dubai.
Yeah,
The reasons, taxes.
taxes straight up,
But
straight
wait,
up.
do you have a U.S. passport or
Do I have a what?
U.S. passport?
Yeah, I do.
But here's the thing, don't you pay tax wherever you go with a U.S. passport?
I mean, I don't want to go too much into detail.
Kinda,
But
like-
it's like, yeah. So basically, U.S. has this rule, right? It's called basically, if you're out of the country, you could only be in the country for about 30 days.
Okay.
And you don't pay taxes for the first $110,000, but everything else you do. But with Dubai, if you're a resident out here and you're staying out here with that visa, you can work things out around that.
Now, obviously, you're super young, 23.
Yeah.
Did you finish university?
Nah, I dropped out during COVID.
Yeah, that's the way.
Bam, guys, that's my guy.
That's the way.
I dropped out too, but like that's the thing. I feel like before it was like kind of like, I mean, especially when you did, I'm sure there wasn't many people. Nowadays, I feel like that's the whole thing. Everyone's saying, "Don't go to university." So what were you studying when you dropped out?
I was gonna be a doctor.
A doctor.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now you can buy your doctor.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it. So school is a no-go for you, obviously.
Yeah, it was a no-go. Once COVID hit, it was like, there's no way I'm ever going to... I don't even pay attention when I go to school. So imagine like sitting on my computer and acting like I'm listening to class while I'm trading. It's like not going to happen.
What do your parents think about what you do?
Like trading-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't like it.
They don't?
Nah.
Like, are your parents rich, medium?
Nah, they were middle class. They're straight immigrants from Egypt. I'm sure your parents were.
That's what
You know what I
they're
mean?
like.
So like when I dropped out of college, I didn't tell them, and they found out that summer because they noticed that I was saying I'm going to class when I was on, and I wasn't
I
going to
wonder what
class.
happened after they found
Oh,
out.
my mom cried, man.
No.
Yeah.
But like right now, like, do they know like how much money you're making?
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part.
Like, yeah, I mean, I
I
tried
think so.
but when they realized you were robbed for $1 million, weren't they like, yo, son, is there like drugs happening? Like, why are you
Nah.
having? Because $500,000 in cash is basically like you're a drug.
No, they
dealer.
didn't get the $500,000 in cash.
Oh.
It was in the dryer. They got the
Oh.
watches though.
Why was your money in a dryer?
Well, now they
I
know.
told you I'm thinking ahead, bro.
Ah!
Now they're watching this.
The next
Ah,
person
man,
I
told
robbed
you.
Like, yeah, they won't miss the dryer next time.
Next time, the dryer, the drawers.
No, but they opened up every cabinet. When I came out of my room, they opened up every cabinet in the house. Bathroom cabinets, they didn't
But
open
you
up.
were in the house, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it was 2:30 a.m.
So
when
you
they
were watching
But
it?
they were on the property since 9 p.m.
Oh.
And they didn't come. My friends left at 12:30 p.m. I fell asleep at 2 a.m. and then they came into the house at 2:30 a.m.
Damn.
So what were you doing when they were
Oh,
like, robbing
bro.
you?
And you know what's the worst part? They were on the cameras. They were surrounding the house. And the worst part is me and my friend went out on the balcony to have a talk about money because we didn't want to talk about it in front of other people. So we went outside. The worst part is I heard a jump, like someone just like that.
Oh no!
And I looked at him. I'm like, and then he tells me, nah, that's like the pool generator or something. I'm like, sure about that? Because like they don't really think like that out in LA. You know, it's like it's Beverly Hills, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
you know
nice
what I mean?
area. It's like
Yeah, so like I let that go under my let it go, and I'm mad about that. I'm still thinking about that to this day.
damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
So, what's your advice to a young person right now that wants to start? Because what you said seems great, but it's like sometimes it's like it's hard to like begin.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you begin? Because obviously it's like, I need some money. How do I get that some money? What do I buy? What's the next stock? It's like, you know?
You can't tell people like this is for you, this is not for you. Like even like with school, like school wasn't for us, for example, but we
Yeah.
can't tell someone else like school isn't for you, right? At one point school was for me until it wasn't,
Yeah.
right? So I wouldn't tell anybody, not to go to school, go to school. I would just experience everything and just be patient about it. You know what I mean? So people are just looking to get rich overnight, and it's just not going to work. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. You
Yeah.
know, the only thing I would tell them is like, whatever you pick, just be patient and try to be the best of the best at whatever you do.
Honestly, I like that because I feel like a lot of people, like, obviously, because I just found out about you, and that's what I like. It's like, you're not trying to force anyone, do this, don't do this. It's like, there's a lot of people you see, like, these, I don't know what you call them. The nowadays traders, like, Lamborghini in the back. You need to
Yeah.
trade money. This is how you make money.
For sure.
You see this Lamborghini? You can be rich.
Nah.
Buy this. Trade here. You're not trying to do that.
Nah, I don't promote any of that, honestly. I don't do any of that stuff. Like, I mean, I obviously post my lifestyle, but I do it for vlogs because it's funny. Like, with my friends, we go on trips everywhere in the world. So we vlog that stuff and
Yeah.
make it look cool. It
But
is.
yeah. You have a vlog channel?
Yeah. Well, it's just my main channel, but all we do is really just vlog.
Damn, I need to check that channel out.
Yeah.
Watch what happened.
I want to see what's happening, guys. I'll check where he's going, like $500,000 cash.
Yeah. Catch me at the next spot.
Cash. No, that's crazy. So wait, do you drive? I mean,
Yeah.
you said you have a rental.
A rental where? Oh, rental company?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a rental company.
How many cars do you have?
Currently, we don't have as many as we used to. We have like 32 cars.
32 cars.
Yeah.
Lamborghinis.
Lamborghinis, McLarens. We have one Ferrari, Escalades, and then we have lower class like Hyundais and Honda and stuff like that.
But what do you drive? What's your personal?
Oh, my personal. Right now, I have a McLaren 600 LT.
Okay.
I got that 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I have 3 Ursus that just landed. I'm actually going to leave here and go pick them up.
3 Lamborghini Ursus.
Yeah, the 2 new Type S's and a Performante.
This is for the rental.
No, this is for me.
Well, they're just about three at the same
But
time.
I currently have a Urus, but it's 1 year old now. I'm going to get rid of it and keep those 3.
Guys, it's like 1-year-old Lamborghini. I don't want it
No,
anymore.
not like that.
No. It's just like
Yeah.
you just got a new one.
For
Are you
sure.
gonna sell the old one or just put that in the fleet?
I'm either going to trade it in for something else, like a Cullinan or something like that, and just pay whatever the difference is, or put it for the rental business.
Why did you buy 3 Lamborghini Uruses?
Well, I ordered them a year and a half ago in Utah, and I knew that where cars were going at the time, so I just bought them to sell them. So what I'm gonna do is keep them for like a year or two and then end up selling, because Lamborghini sold out their cars for the next 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. If you buy it, you can probably just either make money or just break even.
It's free. You can drive your cars for free nowadays. Like especially the McLaren, I bought that when I was 20 years old, 3 years ago. It's worth more than what I bought it for, and it's used right now. So
That's the thing. But back then when I started YouTube, everyone was like, "Oh, he's renting cars." I was like, if it made more sense, I would rent them.
For sure, yeah.
You know, it's just it makes more sense to buy
Yeah.
them because you lose less money. It's like here, it's not like America where you can lease it.
yeah,
Here you just have to like rent day by day.
or yeah.
So 30 cars, 3 Urus is coming. Damn, are you gonna ever buy a Bugatti?
So I just had that discussion. I think I would, but like I would have to hit a specific number for that. There's no way I'd get it like anytime soon.
Because honestly, the PR with a Bugatti is crazy.
Yeah, it's like a different level. It's just like a motivate. Like imagine coming to your garage every day and seeing that. Even if you don't drive it, just like seeing that every day is just like some crazy
Which is the
motivation.
confidence.
What's your dream car?
Dream car, probably a P1.
P1?
Yeah.
You could definitely get that right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Yeah, you got to be smart with your money. You know what I mean? So like for me, like I just hit that number 3 months ago. So that's like 2 now. I think that P1 is like about $2 million.
$2 million, yeah.
It's 20% right there.
Yeah, guys, he works in percentages. Like, yo, I could trade with this money.
Yeah, exactly.
Make more.
Damn. No, honestly, it's that's the thing. It's like, because I was having a discussion with him before. Like, does money excite you anymore?
Money does not excite me. I think what money can do in my life does excite me. Like I can go on trips and bring 30 people with me and get the biggest house and just enjoy life with your friends. That's really what I live for. You know what I mean? And bring my little brother wherever he wants and allowing him to buy whatever he wants. He just turned 17. I just got him a car. So
What car did he get?
that's my
What did he get?
What did he get? He just got a BMW X6.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, 17 guys.
No,
You
yeah,
can't-
no,
you
definitely
can't
the-
complain, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
He's probably like, man, I wanted the
I wanted
Urus.
the Urus.
Yeah. He always has to drive that car. It's so
No way.
annoying. Yeah.
Wait, how big's your family?
No, I have a really small family. Like,
Okay.
especially for a Middle Eastern, I'd literally have my parents and my brother, and that's it.
Guys, that's like in Middle East. It's like if there's not 7, that's abnormal.
yeah,
you know?
that's abnormal for
So
sure.
2 is like whoa.
What's going on here?
You got a lot of brothers?
No, actually, I'm the same. Just me and my sister.
No way.
Yeah, just the 2 of us, which is
That's
crazy. So, it's what's weird? It's like guys, before I met him, I assumed you're just gonna be like pushing like, yo guys, trader, buy this. I was about to go at you like, guys. I had questions. I was like, how'd you make your money? Why are you trying to sell this? And what are you doing? And he's like, I don't want to sell anything. I'm just like, this is weird, So wait, it says here during the pandemic, you made over $7 million.
It was less than 7. It was about 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
correction.
Well,
$6 million.
Nah, it does. Nah, those numbers matter a lot. Like, you know what I mean? That's a big difference as far as percentage.
Do you
but
think you got lucky anywhere?
lucky? I mean, I would say maybe maybe my time is. I don't know. But anybody could say like this time was better than that time, or that time was better than this time. You never know. Does luck have something to do with it? I'm sure it does, for sure.
Did you ever buy NFTs?
Yeah.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, that's where
Like,
you messed up.
Yeah, I got caught in that wave. But like I really was just doing it for fun because I was like, yo, my friends keep telling me to buy it. Let me just dabble in this and just see where it goes and just have fun with it. And
Which
I made it my profile.
NFTs did you buy?
Bored Ape.
Yeah, Bored Ape.
Yeah,
That was
God
the one.
bless.
That's the one.
Do you still have them?
Nah, hell no. I don't know. I don't want any part. Nobody even mentioned an NFT to me nowadays.
I remember when they dropped the lands, the other side. I bought so many
Yo,
of
I
those.
did too, bro.
I was like, yo, just buy.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like much. It was like 5 ETH at the
Yeah.
time. And when you see like ETH, it's like 5. It's like, it sounds like $5.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
5. And it's like, wait, how much is it? Like it converts. So
Yeah.
how much did you spend on NFTs?
I would say like 700, 750.
You never launched your own NFT?
Nah, because what was going on during that time, I noticed it early, but I still found a way to get finessed in the system. Like, it's like I knew that people were coming up with these NFT projects and just selling it out and just disappearing. You know what I mean? At the time, and I just didn't even want to be part of that mess because it's just like not worth it. Even if like I did it the right way and the NFT prices ended up dropping, even the whole overall, people would have still looked at me like, be like, yo, what the hell,
Yeah, because it's one of those things that everyone was making money. Like every single person dropping NFT.
My friend made 10 mil in about 3 minutes.
Who's
Yeah.
your friend?
Sean Kelly.
What was his
I think
project?
you guys know each other. Maybe not. I gotta look.
I don't know. Maybe like
Yeah.
guys, I have so many mutuals on Instagram.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like I don't know. Someone follows me, I follow back. I'm like, all right, what's up?
Well,
Yeah, he made like 7 to 10 million in like 3 minutes. Sold out.
3 minutes.
Yeah, it was
$10 million, 3
3
minutes.
minutes.
And we're
Yeah.
out here. By the way, what's your first? Did you ever have like a real job?
No, honestly, that internship technically is my first
That's
job.
it. And then
Yeah.
straight after that, boom, trading.
Yeah, because I always wanted to work a job, and that's why I was so into money. Because my parents wouldn't let me go have a job because they wanted me to focus so much on school. So that's
Yeah.
why I was always trying to figure out a way to make money from home.
But this still confused me. How did you learn to trade?
Bro, there's so much free content online, bro. Like that's why I tell people when people ask me, like, "Hey, can I pay you to teach me? Can I pay you to sit with?" Like, bro, no, like, there's so much free content online. You don't need to do that. You don't need to, like, I don't need to charge someone $10,000 to come sit with me for an hour. You know what I mean? You can literally go on YouTube. That's what I was doing, spending hours on YouTube, going on Google. Bro, now you have ChatGPT that writes up like anything you want.
Essays and stuff.
You
right?
can literally ask for like a script for like trading and stuff like that on ChatGPT now.
Have you done that?
I'm playing around with it, but I haven't come up with anything.
But I've seen people do that, and like, but it's like leaving your money with a robot. It's like,
Oh no, that's different. That's like AI trading and stuff like that.
yeah, it's like you can get it to like do the trades for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
I mean, could it be better than
No,
a human?
could it? It should be better there, you know. But I think it needs some time for development for sure.
I mean, technically, imagine if you're a robot, you have all the information in seconds.
Yeah.
You have all the patterns like drawn out in your.
But then at the same time, so many people will be using it. So how
Yeah.
would that work?
Yeah, like imagine this is why I don't understand. Like, first of all, Wall Street's been using algo trading for a very long time. Basically, they have milliseconds where the bots are trading every single millisecond for cents or within cents. This has been around for years, like 20 plus years now, or 15 to be safe, and that's been around. Now they have this AI trading. Now what happens when everybody has access to AI trading? Now everybody has the same data, same intelligence, there is no emotions now. So imagine when all these AIs have to go against each other. Now, are the AIs useful? You get what I mean? So that's the thing with AIs. What happens when everybody has access to it?
But are you not scared that AI will just completely wipe you out?
See, I thought about that, and then I'm thinking like, how long? Like I do have these thoughts, like how long can I make this type of money for? You know what I mean? And then like sometimes, like especially back in 2020, I didn't really believe like how long can I have this going for? And then I thought about it. The stock market's been around for what, almost 100 years now.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm worried about the next 2 years, and it's been around for 100 years. I shouldn't be.
So how much of your money do you invest? As in like, okay, if you're around 10 million, like how much percentage do you put in?
In like a single trade.
Yeah.
So when I'm day trading, like with options, I'm not talking about like the, actual shares. Like when I made 700,000 in a day, that's far safer than options. But when I do options, I really just stick to around $80,000 to $100,000 per position.
What are options exactly? Just so people that don't know.
Options I'm gonna break it down in the easy. It's a contract. They call it contracts. You can either buy a call or a put. There's a lot more options than just a call and a put. But for example, if you think a stock's gonna go up, you can buy a call. And one call is equivalent to 100 shares, they call it, when it expires. And the same thing with a put. If you think a stock's going to go down, you buy puts, and then you make money on the way down. So it's the same as like buying shares or shorting. Yeah, exactly.
But is this all just like you don't leverage any of this?
So with options, no, I don't.
So, okay, so you don't have a crazy... I mean, it is a big risk to someone's listening, $100,000. But for you, it's like...
Yeah, it's also something to think about. When you put 100,000 in a trade, you're not literally coming in thinking you're risking 100,000, especially with no leverage. If I'm putting 100,000 in a trade, I'm really risking like 20 to 30,000 of a loss in a day.
Yeah, because at that point, it's not...
Yeah, you hit a stop loss, just walk away for the day. I mean, that's it. But it's 20 to 30% in my mind. Like keep it in mind when people look at it and they look, oh, you put 100,000, you're willing to lose 100. No, I'm not. I don't want to lose 100. I have a risk management, thing, and I have 20 to 30% where I'm willing to let that go for.
Yeah. Damn. But here's the thing. Also, one more thing. Obviously, living in America, because they don't teach you about money, right? When you grow up in school. Like, where did you learn, all right, I'm making this money, let me be careful with this, taxes, managing it, you know? Like, where did you start learning that? Like, did your family ever help you with that stuff?
I would say from self-experience when I came into, the shoes game, knowing, buying and selling shoes, profit margins, understanding the percentages that I need to make on each shoe to make it worth it for me, using a bot because I have to have expenses there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it came from like self-experience. And I feel like in this world where, or at least in America, in that, nation where they don't teach you about, money and how to pay taxes and how to conserve or even, go out and file your own taxes. Like people don't even know what to do when they get a job. Like do I get an accountant?
Yeah.
How do I file taxes? So I feel like the best, knowledge you can get is from self-experience, just going out in the world and just, finding out yourself.
Just do it.
Yeah, literally.
So right now, what's your biggest source of income?
Trading.
Is that you trading or like you directly
Yeah,
trading?
just me trading.
Second biggest income.
Second biggest thing is the dispensary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't really do much of this membership programs and stuff like that?
Nah, I do have a Discord where people can literally come in and watch me every day and see how much I make. That's like the third most I make from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, but you haven't ever thought about launching a course?
No, I'm not into that type of stuff. Like I don't like getting in the camera and stuff and videos. Like, hey guys, like this. I'm not into that. But like as far as a course, like I also don't think with what I do, courses are valid. People. First of all, some people they buy a course and then it doesn't work for them, and then they're like, "Yo, it's you." You know what I mean? Like I don't want to even be like I don't want my name in that. And then the second thing is, like a course is just not going to help everybody. It's like you can't just watch a video and be good at something.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. They rather like someone who makes like a doctor. He makes $250,000 a year, for example, in America.
Yeah.
He went to school for 8 years before he made $250,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like it's far different, and people don't look at stuff like that.
So saying that, what do you think about like Andrew Tate? Because that was his thing, right? This whole
Yeah. Wasn't he on this podcast?
Yeah, he was here, and then obviously now he's locked up.
How was that?
I don't know. I think they're gonna extend until there's 6 months they can extend.
I saw that. Yeah.
So what are we now?
And they're not convicted of anything yet.
No, absolutely nothing, which is crazy. But that also scares me. It's like because they talk about it. When you reach those highs.
Yeah. They've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, we're not there yet. No one's really after us. But in that sense, what do you think about someone like him who had a course and that was his big income?
For him, it's like, bro, like he made a lot of people with no motivation actually want to wake up in the morning. And sometimes that's all it is. You know what I mean? Like something like that could change someone's life watching. Now, am I saying his course was cool or good or bad? No, it's like he gave a reason to some people to wake up in the morning. Yeah. A lot of people, you don't know what's going on with people's lives. Like he gave a lot of people a reason or a motive in life, like be better. You know what I mean? Like do better, be better, work out and stuff like that. And people, judged him for the bad side of him or the way he talks or the way he acts. But as far as the course, yeah, it gave and the course wasn't him. That was the best part about it. It's not like he was teaching in there. He said he brought the most experience of each category.
I think he had like his parts as well, but yeah, he also had different parts with other people.
And it was also, you have to remember, like when you have a course in that Discord chat, it's a full community, meaning like you guys get to talk with each other with thousands of other people with like-minded people. Like, hey, like, what do you guys think about this? You think it would work? Would it not? Yeah. You guys like this? You guys like that? And a lot of like-minded people in one area, you could come up with a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, like I said, props to him. Like he was one of the only guys that actually made people want to do stuff. Like his energy is crazy. I watched one video. He got me doing push-ups after the video. I was like, yo, why am I doing push-ups? I think the video was like, oh, if you're a man, do 500 push-ups right now. I was like, all right, wait, this is a challenge.
500? You do that 500?
No, I didn't do it. Honestly, I failed the test because in the video he said, I bet you won't do 500 today. And I thought I would. And I think I did like 250 that day. And I was like, man. Because he said just do it in 20. Anyways. Well, who's your inspiration?
Inspiration. Yeah, that's hard. Dude, honestly, I look up to like, as far as like not look up, but I would say like, bro, like, other people in this world just like look like when I was growing up, like YouTubers gave me motivation, bro. Like living life. Bro, I used to watch you when I was young. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
That's crazy.
The daily vlog days, those are crazy.
FouseyTube at the time. FouseyTube was living life. I would come home and wait for a vlog from FouseyTube, bro. Like it was crazy.
What was the intro?
Those are Fusi.
No, that was the intro.
Yeah, Dose of
Good
Fusi.
morning, family.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fusi.
I would skip that part, but the rest of the video was fire.
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy how times are changing. Nowadays, everything's like TikTok and like short form
Yo.
content.
Yeah, because people are like, there's span of paying attention is like shortening, and that's what people are taking advantage of. That's why YouTube Shorts is so popping now.
Yeah.
And they're paying YouTubers to make YouTube Shorts now.
Yeah, no, they are. There's literally contracts.
Yeah.
So they're trying to take creators from TikTok
For sure.
to YouTube and
Yeah, they're
stuff.
smart.
Are you on like shorts, TikTok, stuff like that?
Yeah, like my team is always because like we have so much vlogs that like we just put content together and just make cool shorts and TikToks, and Instagram Reels is popping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we make a lot of those for fun.
Is that something you want to get into more, like content?
Honestly, I love just like enjoying life and just whatever comes with it, like videos. Like I always like my friend is he's really good with the camera, so like he comes on all the trips with us and he creates the best possible vlogs. Like honestly, probably one of the best vlogs on the internet.
Really?
When we record, yeah.
Shit, I
It's the
need to
sickest
check
shit
this
ever.
out. I want to watch this, guys. I haven't seen your vlog channel, but I
No,
want
it's
to check
sick.
that out. But is that like? Here's the thing. I always say like there's money and there's influence.
Yeah.
Is that something you're looking? Because obviously a lot of people didn't care before, but when you see Elon Musk, he's like the most social person out there now.
Yeah.
Is that like an end goal for you too, or you're still kind of like, I don't know if I want to be online?
Like it's just really hard, bro. Like look at Andrew Tate, for example. You know what I mean? Like all that attention is great until it's not. And it's like, do I want the influence? Not really. You know what I mean? Like when this hedge fund opens, and right now we have $400 million prepared, like already. Like, do I care about influence at that point? It's like once you have the money and you go to other countries, you're treated far differently than other people. So it's like you technically do have an influence, but like as far as Elon Musk, he can control like a voting system for like a governor in a state. That's how crazy he is. Yeah.
So wait, right now you have, I don't know if I heard that correct. You have $400 million ready
To be invested into the hedge fund, yeah. Correct.
Yeah. How?
Just network. I just know a lot of people, bro.
400 million cash.
Yeah, for sure. Wire ready.
Wow. Is it like an escrows, like ready to be transferred over?
Yeah, basically. It's just ready.
And then how does that go? So in terms of them investing, what do you get? What do they get?
So on average, hedge funds return about like 7% a year.
Okay.
And they have their collection of how they do it, commissions and percentages and all that good stuff. But the way I'm going to do it is going to be structured far different. I want to take what the hedge fund is, like the meaning of it from, current people. Like basically people look at hedge funds and be like, that's for older people because, they want to invest for the next 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm looking to change the name of or change the direction of what a hedge fund actually is and create some actual competition in the space.
So in that sense, like how would it work?
So how would it work? So first of all, 7%, like as far as like returning 7% a year, that's not something I'm looking to do. I'm looking to return far more than that. As far as like closer to 20%. Now, obviously, I haven't been put to the test, and I'm not going to say I can do it, but I've been structuring for the last 3 years. Like I've been working on this specific project, and it's finally happening this year. But there's so much legal things that go into it.
So
before you can do
assuming,
it.
let's say you do manage to make 20%.
Yeah.
How much percent would be yours? Because I just want to see how much money we're talking.
I would say like I would keep like 6%.
6.
Yeah, and then that would double what the return is from other hedge funds and return 14% to hedge funds. For example, that's something I'm thinking about right now. It's not official, and I still have to talk to lawyers and stuff like that. But that's what I'm thinking.
So right now, how big's your team?
For just in general?
Yeah, I mean, actually, you have a couple companies, so that's kind of hard to.
Yeah, like for like stock hours, I have about like 9 employees.
9.
It doesn't really take too much for that because we're not selling something. People can
Just
come
trading.
and watch me trade every day. But as far as like dispensary and rental business, yeah, that's like phone calls all day and stuff like that. It's super annoying.
But isn't that like a headache if that's not really big money for you, right? Like, isn't it kind of like a headache to run?
I mean, it is big money though.
It's good.
Like I said, the dispensary brings in like $270 a month. It grosses $270 a month.
Yeah.
Rental business grosses around about $80 a month.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to say no to that for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, there is still money. And now I have employees to run or go through before a phone call even gets to me. Like, you know what I mean? So like before every phone call would have to go to me like, hey, what do we do? Or what do we do with that? Now I have people in the mist before it even gets to me. And I barely get phone calls, but it's still annoying to get that many phone calls in a day.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
You have those days.
So how, since you have your watch on, you know,
Yeah.
obviously, can I see this watch a little bit? Guys, I love watches, guys.
For sure.
I'll show the camera, guys. Look at this. How many watches do you own now?
I would say closer to 40.
40 watches.
Yeah.
Wait a second. 40.
Yeah, but I've been collecting before COVID. Watches just became cool for everybody during.
So wait, like, what's your collection look like? Is it how many RMs, how many Pateks?
See, Rolexes is about 30.
Yeah.
And then I think I have about 9 other watches that just aren't Rolexes. It's like APs, a skeleton. You know, I have another RM. I have 2 RMs. This one and an RM 1103, rose gold, full rose gold.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have a Patek Nautilus, and then just a few other watches in the mix.
Wow.
But yeah, I like what I like. You know, like some people buy watches because it's cool, but like I actually loved watches growing up.
Yeah, even me, like when I had my arm, it was like way before like it was trendy. Like I bought my,
You told me before COVID, right?
What was it, 3501? That was like, I bought it like cheap.
Yeah.
Which is like $160K, but it was cheap. I mean,
And
guys,
you still sold it cheap too.
I still sold it cheap, but now it's like $500,000 watch. I was like, oh shit.
But you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you never know, you know, that type of stuff.
It's free money.
23 years old, $10 million. I think I'm just going to end with asking you, what's your life advice? Because at this point, I kind of see where you're going in life. How, like, do you have like actually, before we end it, I want to say, what's your inspiration? Because I always say people like, inspiration is a big thing, right?
Yeah.
And like, if you're just not motivated anymore, you're not going to do what you do. Like, was there anything in your life that kind of like happened for you to switch on?
I just love like helping other people and just like taking care of other people and like, and when I finally came up with like my goal for life, it was just like opening up schools in Africa. I'm from Egypt, so like opening up schools out in Africa, in Egypt.
Yeah.
You know, creating fundraisers or charities and stuff like that. That's like my ultimate goal, to just be, that would be like my main thing in life. After I'm all done with this, that's like my main focus.
Yeah.
To mostly just give back.
Because I was actually telling a couple of my friends the same thing. I was like, it was great when we were making money, but ultimately you reach a point where like, okay, this is not like happiness.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's cool, but we're saying literally the same thing. Schools in Africa doing great, like just cool stuff where you just actually go feel what your mind can
like
do,
you don't even
know?
know, like people don't even know what's going on out there, you know, like for example, like you have a bad day, someone's having a far worse day than you know what I mean? So like that's how I always look at things, and that's how I always stay positive. And that's why I tell other people, like whatever you're going through right now, it's fixable. Like someone today couldn't eat, you know, so like you just got to think about that type of stuff.
I think there's a quote Tate had, he's like, you are going to get a phone call that the person you love the most, or
I heard that,
you know, something really bad is going to happen. So until that day comes, just, you're good. You know, like every day is a great freaking day. You never know. Like we're Middle Eastern, we love our moms.
Yeah.
Like God forbid anything ever happen, you know? So your goal is make tons of money, help people.
Yeah, like obviously I'm doing it right now, but like I want to take it to like a whole nother level.
Do you like right now, or is that something you're working on? Like,
yeah, like obviously like charities and stuff like that. You know, I don't post what I do because
I like that, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times I get shit for that. Like, oh, you're not doing
exactly
anything.
that. It's like, so do you want me to post? And then when if let's just say someone does post about it, it's like, yo, you don't have to brag about giving back. Like, why are you doing that? Like, bro, what do you want?
It's like you literally like the whole time it's like, this guy never does anything.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fine. Here's my check for this charity. It's like, and at that point you're just
you just can't make everybody happy, and you just got to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Do
you have a lot of friends?
Nah, not really.
Like how small is the circle?
Like as far as like friends, I would say like 10 people.
That's
a lot.
That's good. That's
but
good.
These are like maybe like out of those 10, like 2 or 3 of them are new friends. Like, but like as far as the 7 or 7 or 6 of them, those are like day ones. Like from.
Did you ever have a situation where like, I guess because you're making so much money, right? That like people change on you?
As far as like change as in what?
Like as in, was there any of like a couple of friends like, yo, like that you couldn't necessarily like take with you? It's just, you know, it was like.
Yeah, I mean, like in this, I mean, I'm sure you went through it, but like there's a lot of people you had to leave behind just because things that they did or try to take advantage of you because you came up with money and stuff like that. It's like a lot of things people don't see on camera. There is a lot going on like that people have to deal with that have money. It's not just like a straightaway, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had to let go a lot of people.
Did you ever get scammed?
Scammed? I'm sure I have. Oh, like, yeah. I mean, technically this is scamming. Like someone says, yo, let me borrow some money and I'll pay you back in the next 6 months. And
Yeah.
you know, 1 month later you don't hear from them. So it's like, yeah,
How much money was that?
Bro, there's so many situations. When I turned 20, I was like, yo, I'm never giving anybody money unless it's like my close friends or like my business people. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, one person, like $25,000.
He just never came back.
Yeah, it's like you owe them money. They just stopped talking to you. Like I'm like, bro, like,
yo,
at least tell me like, yo, like I need some time. Like people just don't understand and don't know how to talk. Like if you just told me like, yo, I need some time with this money, I'd be okay with that. But they decide to just go ghost and stuff like that.
I heard this somewhere. It was like, well, like if 25,000 was all it took to get rid of you, it's like,
yeah.
I mean, but that's an expensive one.
That is expensive.
The quote I heard was more like $20.
Yeah.
This is $25,000.
For sure.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, damn, that's crazy. Any last words you have? Inspiration? I mean, any messages you want to tell the people?
And like I said before, whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, things will pass. People are going through far worse things. Just get up, be patient in life, and just work towards whatever you have. Or work towards whatever goal you have in life. Just because someone did something doesn't mean you have to do it. School's for some people, school's not for some people. And as far as trading, I would never tell anybody to just get into trading. So it's just not for everyone. So be patient. Whatever you like in life, just become the best at it. And that's about it.
Damn.
Ah.
I have one more question. What's your goal in money? Like, is there like a goal you have? Like, do you want to be a billionaire?
It's going to be really hard. I did want to be a billionaire until I saw how long it took me to get to 10 million. But yeah, I think 100 million is my goal if there was a money goal.
100 million?
Yeah.
You'd be satisfied?
I don't know about satisfied, but I'll definitely say like I made it. You know what I mean?
Anything after 100, we split.
Nah, yeah. After 100, I think I could hit $1 billion. We'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like you always want more. It's like a human habit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like enough is never enough.
Nah, never.
All right, guys. That's been Nour. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Appreciate it. Go check him out. Where can they find you? What platforms?
My name is NourTrades on all platforms.
There you go, guys. NourTrades, Instagram, YouTube, Discord. I mean, whatever I'm missing, just fill it in. All right, thank you, my bro. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Thank you.